Kevin Jones' son was in my PE class at Victory Christian. And I emailed Kevin when he was at Southeastern, said the other thing about starting football. And the normal response is, no, we'll never do that.
At the time, I worked at another university in the county, and he called me and said, hey, why don't you guys start football? And talked it over with some people there, and it just wasn't the right timing. When I came over here, I think I was on the job for a day or two before Schaum called me again. He said, why don't you guys start football? So
I tried it again. I sent him another email letter. I said, hey, you ever think about it? And he goes, possibly. So give me a proposal. So I gave him a proposal in January of 2012.
Talked to the president and the cabinet here, the administration, the board of trustees were all excited about it.
And he said what's going to happen is they're going to have a board meeting in May and we'll let you know. Board meeting in May came and they approved it unanimously. So it's like, ooh, so what do we do now? We decided last May 21st to go ahead and try to get this thing started, and we started.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They said if you have 25 to 30 kids, 25 to 40 kids this first year, we'll be happy. I had 25 kids the first week. But they didn't believe it. I mean, you can't believe it.
We started the first year with Coach Schaum's proposal. We looked it over, and on the bottom it said 35 players. First year we're just going to practice, do drills. We're going to do some mentoring. We had 86. We announced football, I think, in May, and the first class of 86 came in August. When we started this, it happened so fast. We didn't have a place for the players. We didn't expect to have 86 right away. Our plan was to gradually roll this out, and it just happened quick.
We didn't have anything, basically. I remember the lockers, we never had any lockers. We had to put all our stuff on chairs. We had to walk up to the top field up in front by the Highway 27. We had to basically just work our way through and get to where we need to be now. My name is Loronza Smith. I'm a middle linebacker, defensive captain. Middle linebacker, basically you have to know everything. You have to know your assignments, your lineman assignments, your DB's assignments. You have to know the calls. You have to know formation-wise what's going on. You have to scout the offense. You have to know, basically be able to check everything. You're supposed to be just a man beast on the field, middle linebackers. You got to be an uncaged animal, just ready to unleash on anything. When you play middle linebacker, you have to be the heart, soul, the wall, everything.
I mean, it's been a whole life thing for me. I've been playing football since I was 3 years old. It's pure. I think it's the purest thing in life. It teaches you a lot about life, character, teamwork, just everything. It's been my love and my passion since I was a little kid. Hi, I'm Patrick Ryan, and I'm the starting quarterback at Warner University. At my position, quarterback, with me, I like to, I'm not just a drop back passer. I like to run around too. I like to run the ball, I like to throw the ball. So with this offense that we run, it really gives me a lot of freedom to, use, I guess, my athleticism, you want to say, to be able to drop back and throw the ball, and, if I get into trouble, take off and run with it. We have a great coaching staff. Coach Schaum has been here and really started up the whole program and has been the leader of this whole thing. We have an offensive coordinator with Coach Powers and defensive coordinator and Coach Pierce. Man, I can't say enough about them. They're just great coaches. They're really really on top of us, everything. I mean, we don't get a second off. I mean, every little thing, they're on us, and that's what you need at a college football program. You can see the big difference from high school to college, and that's especially the young kids as freshmen coming in. You have to see that difference between high school and college, and having these experienced college coaches on the staff now has been so beneficial to us.
The coaching staff that we have is just incredible. Coach Schaum did a great job bringing these guys in. You know, I sat down with them and saw their heart and what they wanted to do, and they're looking at this as a ministry, you know, and it's not Division I here. You know, we don't have huge budgets. We don't fly on jets or take luxury tour buses. You know, we're kind of a grassroots program, and, you know, we're just up front with people that come here saying, if you're going to come here to play football, we're going to be successful. But that's not the priority. The priority is, you know, is building something. We're building a program. We're building young men. And you know, our coaches are really bought into that. So the 4 coaches we have right now have just been incredible to deal with.
They're not just trying to help us just in the classroom or just on the football field or in any athletics. They're trying to help us in life, you know, spiritually and, you know, later on in the future getting a job. My growth in Christ has really been beneficial to me here and has really grown because, I mean, they really preach it to us, and, you know, we go to chapel twice a week, and, you know, some people, they may not want to do that, but for this school, it's great. I mean, it helps you. It has made me a better man.
We're treating these guys as if they're our children, and how we raised our own children. We want people that have a belief in Jesus Christ. Now, where they are in that belief, everybody varies. And what we're all trying to do as coaches, we're trying to get everybody over to the upper extremes where we are. But there are kids that have just started their journey. There are kids that are in the middle of their journey. But everybody that is here because they love Jesus. And that's the unique thing. That's what's completely different.
We all realize that the gifts that we have, whether it's administrative, whether it's athletically, whether it's academics, the gifts that we have in us, the desire that God puts on our heart is something that we want our players to be able to answer that call. A lot of them love football. That love for football is I believe, is a gift. The talent they have is a gift.
See, to me, this is not a job. It's not a vocation. It's fun, because you get to see kids develop. Yeah, it's phenomenal. That's why we do this. You can touch people's lives. You can change people's lives. The cross represents the ultimate sacrifice. And what we have to do as human beings is we have to give ourselves to the Lord. And not worry about our own personal agenda, not worry about me, not worry about this. Give it to Him. And that's the thing that we have to get young men to understand here.